Along Broad Street, you run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Philadelphia Eagles.
And of those balls, cause like.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. First carry for Saquon Barkley. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second down and 6 now from the 26. Once again, it's Barkley. And they only managed to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for an Eagles first down.
At the 42-yard line.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
A second down throw for Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that will wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. To throw is Hurts. That's taken in. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Again, Hurts. That is caught by the tight end, Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Once again, it's Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Got to get to the 30. Here comes third down. They'll run it once more with Etienne. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
63, 63, 63. Crowd left Yanni. No touch.
Here's Barkley. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
At the 18-yard line.
Hey, no touch. Anyone, no touch.
Now Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Trimmer.
On third down, here's Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. To throw, Hurts. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Another one from the 5, second down and goal. Hurts will try it again. And he's in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2.
It's a play. Brings up second and 2.
They'll give it to Etienne on the option. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up third and
Lawrence going to keep this himself. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
Hey, Kip, 11.
Lawrence throwing on fourth down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
First and 10 at the 40.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, whether you're manning the middle or you're a rusher coming off the edge, Mike, if you play linebacker in this league, you have to have the ability to handle yourself in pass coverage. If the expectation is that a throw is going to head his way, he'll make that play. And that was the biggest play he could have made. That was really nicely done.
A first down throw for Hurts. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll bring up second down.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbound.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Eagles going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They're just going to run it here up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Let's go.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 7.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return starts from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. On the handoff, it's ETN. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. We'll try again here. Second and 10. Lawrence. That's swung out to ETN. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. But give the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Don't touch. Don't touch.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That'll be intercepted.